Let's create, and we're gonna make our own literal food chain. Now, what does the word literal mean? Literal, think of the opposite of literal, which would be figurative. Is figurative, do those things really happen? If I say something figuratively, is that thing really happening? No, so the opposite of figurative would be literal, which means it's actually happening. If I said it's literally raining cats and dogs better be raining outside, falling from the sky, or else you just said something figurative. So people use the word literally pretty much wrong, right? So literal means it's actually happening. If I'm literally having a hard time breathing, I'm actually having a hard time breathing. But if I'm so excited that maybe I'm over-exaggerating and saying I'm having a hard time breathing, that might be something I'm doing figuratively, right? So today, we're going to do a literal chain to represent a food chain. Because when you do a food chain, it's just figurative, right? We're just saying how energy gets passed from one thing to another. But today we're gonna make a literal chain to then show a food chain. So first of all, we're gonna need paper, markers, tape, and scissors. So grab your piece of paper and you're gonna cut it into strips. I need you to cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4 strips just to start out, okay? So if I'm gonna cut this piece of paper into fourths, I can first fold it into a half. I can use my fractions here. So if I fold my paper into half, now I've got 2 parts, but I need 4 parts. So I can fold my half into half. And I can fold my half into half. And now I've got 4 equal parts. See why fractions are so important to learning? I'm using them in arts and crafts right now. Awesome. So once you have your 4 strips folded out, we are going to put the words carrot, fox, the sun, and rabbit. So I'm gonna take my markers, and for carrot, I'm gonna do orange, right? I got my nice, beautiful carrot in orange. Carrot. Beautiful. You might even want to draw a little carrot over there. All right, so carrot, and then our next one is fox, and foxes are sometimes shown orange, so I may have used that too, but I'm gonna go ahead and use brown. I think this one's that faded brown, but fox. And maybe like a little fox guy. I always forget where the white on a fox's face is. I don't know. Looks more like a cat, but I'm not really sure. And then this sun, a nice big yellow sun. And it's not just sun, it's the sun. Big, bright, sunny day. Kind of looks like an egg. I hope you ate today. I hope that's not making you hungry. Got carrots and eggs over here. And then a rabbit, a sweet little bunny rabbit, like for Easter. I hope you had a super duper Easter. Rabbit. And we need a nice little bunny. A nice little bun. Okay. So carrot, fox, sun, and rabbit. Now we're gonna take our scissors and cut out our strips of paper. And we're gonna use our tape and we're gonna put these in a chain, a literal food chain, a chain of food. So what order would we put these in? We've got sun, fox, carrot, and rabbit. Well, I read in our article that the sun is what gives everything else its energy. So the sun's gonna be at the top. The sun gives the energy to what? The sun gives the energy to the producer. And the producer is going to be a plant or a vegetable. So let's go ahead and link those together. If you guys don't know how to link paper, you take your flat piece of paper. I want the writing on the outside. So I'm gonna flip it upside down and just roll it into a circle. Roll it into a circle. And then I'm gonna place a piece of tape here to secure it. Great, so that's the top chain. And then I'm gonna take my carrot, because that's my next chain, and I'm gonna link it through. I'm gonna put it right into this circle. And then I'm going to round it and secure it with a piece of tape. Awesome. So I have my sun is my top of my food chain. Then I've got my carrot. What comes next? What eats the carrot? So it's the chain of energy that's getting passed from the sun to the plant. Then what eats the carrot? Yeah, the rabbit, of course. Rabbits love carrots. So we're gonna go ahead and then put that link next. Make sure it goes on the right side. The sun is at the top, then the carrot. Here's my rabbit going on in. And the very bottom is the fox. I know it's confusing because you think like, okay, the fox eats the rabbit, that eats the carrot that has absorbed the sun, but what it's really showing is the energy passing from the sun to the bottom, right? So the consumers are the primary, the secondary consumers. So whoever eats the fox would be the secondary consumer. The consumers are actually getting less of the sun's direct energy from food. So that's the whole point of what the food chain is showing. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it should go the other way, and that makes sense too. All right, so here we have our literal food chain: sun, carrot, rabbit, fox. Great job, guys. Next, we're gonna try it with sun, grass, owl, mouse, snake, and grasshopper. So again, I'm gonna write those down really quick so you guys can see it. You're gonna do sun, grass, what's that yucky marker? Sun, grass, owl, mouse, snake, grasshopper. So go ahead and make another chain just like we did, but you have to put them in the right order. So which one should always be at the beginning of our food chain? Which one gives us the most energy? Which one gives us our energy in general? The sun. It's the sun. The sun, and then the plants and vegetables should always be at the top of your food chain because they have the most of the sun's energy. So put them in order. Make your beautiful food chain with these. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to have to partition your paper into sixths. So you maybe do it in thirds and then half each one. That's a good idea. Try it. Do it. I can't wait to see them. I love it. Good luck, guys.